Just imagine, a caged bird finally tasting freedom. That was me, busting out of the joint. Imagine being trapped for years, having your balls smashed by prison guards, getting caught up in the hustle, the grind, the endless game of survival. Then one day you just say, enough! You build a tunnel, hustle the guards, and you're out. You're free. And it's not just the physical freedom, homie. It's freedom from the chains in your fucking mind. I'm sorry if my voice changes at times, but my balls were smashed in prison. I'm still going to tell my story, homie. You see, I was not just trapped behind bars, but also in the prison of society's expectations and norms. The constant pressure to keep the fuck up, to fit in, to accumulate more and more wealth. But the funny thing is, once you've got your hands on a few $1,000,000, once you've got a roof over your head and a ride to get you from point A to point B, there's not much difference between you and the next millionaire or even billionaire. Yeah, it's true, homie. Take it from a crazy vato who's seen both sides of the coin. Money, it's just a piece of fucking paper, a number on an app. It's not the real currency of life. The real currency, the one that truly matters, is time. Time to enjoy good food, nurture relationships, have good sex, stay fit, get a good night's sleep, and keep close with your family. But society, it's got us all fooled. It's got us chasing like bitches after illusions, thinking that the more we have, the happier we'll be. But that's bullshit. Greed, it's like a fire that never goes out. The more you feed it, the bigger it gets. And before you know it, you're trapped in this endless cycle of wanting more and more, never truly satisfied. But the day I broke free, I fucking realized something. It wasn't just the physical walls of the prison that I escaped from. It was the mental chains of wanting more, of never being satisfied, of always striving for the next big thing. So I busted out fool, but not just from the pen. I broke free from the chains of greed, homie. So what's the real treasure, vato? Is it a stack of fucking cash? Nah, it's time. Way. You see, I've been around the block a few times and I've seen some crazy-ass shit. I've seen homies go crazy over cash, over jewels, over all that material bullshit. They think they're rich because they've got a few hundreds in their pocket. But what they're missing is that the real wealth ain't in their wallet. It's in their watch. Time, homie, that's the real gold. The moments that tick by second, they're worth more than any diamond or dollar bill. Once they're gone for good. You can't buy them back, no matter how many Benjamins you've got. I've spent decades of my life locked up, watching the days drag by one after the other, like a slow-motion car crash. I was chasing paper, thinking it was the key to happiness, but all it got me was a one-way ticket to the slammer. And let me tell you, vato, there's nothing like sitting in a cold fucking concrete box for years to make you realize the value of time. I saw homies grow old and crazy before their time, their life slipping away in a haze of regret and missed opportunities. I saw young bucks come in full of fire, only to have it extinguished by the cold, hard reality of wasted time. But it wasn't all bad. I had a lot of time to think, and I came to realize something. Money, it's just a number, a piece of paper, a digit in an app. It can buy you a fancy car, a big house, all the trappings of success, but it can't buy you fucking time. It can't buy you happiness. It can't buy you love. I've seen millionaires living miserable lives, and I've seen broke-ass fools living life to the fullest. It ain't about how much you have, it's about how you use it. So, I stopped chasing paper and started chasing moments. That's the real riches, fool. You might think, a gangster like me, I'd want all the bling, right? Bullshit. I've seen the flash, the cash, the ass, the fast life. But let me tell you, homie, after busting out of the joint, I wasn't craving for gold chains or diamond rings. What I longed for was a simple, quiet life. I yearned for the basic pleasures we often overlook: a steaming hot plate of grub, good sex with your girl, laughter over a shared meal, catching up on lost time, smoking with my homies. You see, vato, there's a certain kind of satisfaction, a deep joy that comes from these simple things that no amount of dough can buy. I craved the warmth of a genuine connection, the sort of bond that only true relationships can offer. Not those fleeting, hollow connections you make in the fast lane, but the kind that lasts, the kind that matters. You might think this shit is soft, homie, but if you do, fool, you're blinded as fuck. Relationships, my G, are the real treasures. They ain't flashy like gold, but they're worth more than any precious stone. And sleep, oh how I missed a good night's sleep. Not the restless, paranoid slumber you get behind bars, but the peaceful, deep sleep of a free man. There's no better luxury, no greater pleasure than to close your eyes at night without a care in the world and wake up refreshed, ready to face a new day. You see, these simple pleasures, these basic joys of life, they're the real fucking deal. They ain't shiny or sparkly, but they bring more happiness than any bling ever could. They are the essence of a good life, a life lived well. So homie, to those who think that wealth is about big houses and fancy cars, I say this: you got that shit all wrong, fool. It's not about the stuff you can buy, but the moments you can enjoy, the relationships you can build, and the fucking peace you can find. So, fuck the bling. Give me a good meal, some good-ass sex, and some damn peace.
So, what's the real wealth? It ain't in your bank account, fool. It's in your heart, essay. Now take it from me, homie, a cat who's seen it all. I've had my share of bling, cash, and all that jazz. But let me tell you, none of that ever gave me the sense of belonging or purpose like family and loved ones do. You see, I remember a time when I was living high, rolling in dough. I had all the material possessions a man could want. But despite all that, there was something missing. I had no one to share my victories with, no one to lean on during my defeats. It felt like I was in a fancy car, but driving fucking alone on an endless road. That's when I realized, vato, it ain't about the gold chains or the fancy rides. It's about the people by your side. It's about those late-night talks with your girl, those hearty laughs with your siblings, and those warm hugs from your old man. It's about those moments of silence with a friend who understands you, that wild sex with your girl where you break her, and those wild adventures with your crew. You know, there's a reason why they say, it takes a village to raise a child. It's because we humans are social creatures. We need connections, we need love, we need each other. And these connections, these relationships, they're not something you can buy with money, fool. They're earned through time, through shared experiences, through love and respect. They're priceless, homie. So if you're out there chasing that fucking paper, thinking it's gonna bring you happiness, think again, fool. You might end up with a bank account full of zeros, but a heart that's empty. Remember, wealth ain't just about the money, homie. It's about the love, the connections, the experiences. It's about living a life that's rich in all the ways that truly matter. So take it from me, a real ghetto story who has seen it all. Wealth ain't about the cash, it's about the love, homie. So here's the final secret, the one they don't want you to know. You've been hustling all your life, chasing that fucking paper, thinking it's the key to happiness. But let me tell you, homie, that ain't it. You see, the real secret to happiness ain't in the size of your bank account. It's in how you spend your time. Now don't get it twisted. I ain't saying money ain't important. We all gotta eat, right? But once you got enough to keep a roof over your head and food on your table, the rest is just numbers on a screen. You think Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk is 20 times happier than you because he's got 20 times more money? Bullshit. What really matters is time. Time to enjoy the good things in life. A good meal, a laugh with friends, good sex, a walk in the park. These are the things that make life worth living. And the best part, they don't cost a damn thing. So what's the point of all that hustle? Why are we so obsessed with getting rich? Well, there's one good reason: financial independence. Not to be a millionaire or a billionaire, but to have the freedom to live life on your own fucking terms. To wake up when you want, have good sex, do what you love, and spend time with the people you care about. But here's the catch, homie. You don't need to be a billionaire to do that. You just need enough to cover your needs and a little extra for the things you enjoy. That's it. And once you got that, you're richer than any billionaire out there. So remember this, vato, don't be a bitch and man the fuck up. Time is your true currency and love is your true wealth. That's the real secret, homie, straight from the ghetto. Word up.